Hi guys, it's Anne and welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new. Today I'm going to be unboxing another tech item. The last tech item I unboxed was the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is what I'm using right now to record this video. So today I will be unboxing the Insta360 Go 3S. So if you're interested in knowing about this camera and why I got it, keep on watching. So of course it has shrink wrap, so I'm going to go ahead and open that up right now. There are two versions for this camera. There's a black version, and the one I got right now is the white version. And as far as sizing goes, for storage, I got the 128 gig. I believe there's a 64 gig and maybe a 32 gig. But be warned that the storage cannot be expanded, meaning you can't put a memory card to add more storage. So I went with the biggest storage that they've got. That way I don't have to worry about running out of space. So this is known as an action cam, which is comparable to a GoPro. It records video up to 4K resolution. It can be mounted just like a GoPro, and it has a bunch of accessories. It uses the Insta360 app. And then here it is. So first I'm going to start off with the accessories or what comes with this camera before I go into the actual camera itself. It comes with a pivot stand, so basically it's for like mounting, and you could just attach the camera magnetically to the top of this, and then you could screw this on to a tripod. You could also screw it on to this little, I guess, Insta360 suction, if you want to call it, where you could attach it to like a smooth clean surface, and I believe you can reuse it by washing it and drying it, and then it'll be sticky again. So it's not like one of those adhesive stickers that will destroy your stuff. So it would be just like this, and then you just attach it to wherever you need it to go, whether it's the windshield, the dash. And then it also comes with what is called a magnet pendant. I will go into this in a bit. This is one of the reasons, or the main reason, why I wanted this camera. So I'm going to set this aside for a second. It comes with an easy clip, which basically could be attached to this magnetic pendant to adjust the angle, or you could attach it to the bill or the brim of a hat to get a certain point of view or POV shot. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on this hat. So here it is attached to the hat. It's very snug. You could adjust it again to point down a little bit or forward or even towards the sky. So, and then here is the camera. So I'll remove the stickers in a second, but this is the action pod, and it is used to charge it and to use it with the Insta360 Go 3S, because you can do like a remote view, like for the viewfinder, and it comes out like this. So you could do like selfie shots if you really wanted to, or you could take out the actual camera. So it's held on magnetically, and then you can point the camera anywhere and then have this like, or have this pointed somewhere or attached to like a metal wall or something, or a pole, and then you could be far away, like I believe it's 5 feet, maybe more, probably more. I don't know the exact measurement, but you could be far away from it and be able to view what this could see. And really, it's mainly about point of view, POV shots, which I love. And the thing is, I haven't been able to do that well with any camera, simply because I'm holding on to it or I'm trying to see if I'm in a good spot. At least with this one, I don't really have to worry too much about it. So this thing keeps it charged and going. I think you can get up to 140 minutes of use while this camera is inside the action pod. But once you remove it, unfortunately, it's only 38 minutes of use. But I will talk about the accessories that I purchased separately to improve the battery life. So let's go into other details, such as this is actually waterproof up to 10 meters or 33 feet. And then this is not waterproof. This is splash proof. So if you're going to use this in the water, make sure it has the lens guard, which is removable and replaceable if it needs replacing. So you basically can jump in the water with this thing, but not this thing. So, and back to the magnet pendant. So here is the best part of this. So you would wear it around your neck, and then you could even put this inside your shirt, and then you can walk around like that. And then that's a vertical shot or like an iPhone shot, holding up like your Instagram, or if you need like a YouTube video shot, just do it horizontal, and you get a really nice point of view POV shot. So, and again, like I mentioned, you can put the easy clip. You need it to be more like lowered angle or higher. You can angle it with the easy clip. So there you go. Oh, the only other thing about this magnet pendant is if you have a pacemaker, please don't use it. So that's just a warning on the label, and they do prefer that you put this underneath your shirt rather than over your shirt. So I mentioned earlier about improving the 38 minutes battery life where the camera is outside of the action pod. I got a Insta360 battery pack specifically for this item, so I could charge this up and it will double up the battery life of this guy, which will make it approximately 76 minutes of runtime. I have yet to test this. I have seen reviews that it does overheat and doesn't allow you to continue recording. It depends on the settings, the weather. Again, I'm going to be using this as a secondary camera and mainly for POV shots, so I'm not too worried about it running out of battery. You can also set this up to record in intervals, so you can set it up in like minute intervals, hour intervals, so like throughout the whole day, you could just be walking around hands-free and it'll just continue to record as if it's following you around. That's one of the things that I really appreciate about this camera, because even though I love my Osmo Pocket 3, sometimes I'm either holding something else or want to do something else, and I just can't because I'm holding on to something. At least this one is very hands-free. So yay for this battery pack. I also got what is called a quick reader, which basically allows you to put an SD card. So it will connect to this and automatically store the data from this to the SD card and automatically delete the stuff from here. That way, if you run out of space, you could save it onto that SD card. So this is perfect if you got like maybe the 32 or 64 gig and you're running out of space. This also allows you to charge this guy with a power bank and not have to carry around the action pod, because it is a little frustrating that you have to use the action pod to charge it, but not with this quick reader. And I'll open the box in a bit to show you guys more about it. I also got screen protectors for the viewfinder for the action pod, just to prevent scratches. And then I also plan to use the magnetic pendant on rides. Hopefully it doesn't fly off with the high speed rides, which is why I got this thing, which basically is a silicone cover with this extra like lanyard that you could attach. So like, for example, if I'm wearing the pendant and I'm afraid that so much power or wind will knock out my camera from this magnet, I could attach it to this guy, and then it has this lanyard which attaches to this part of the magnetic pendant lanyard. So even if it flies off, I won't lose it because I have this safety lanyard to protect it from being lost. So I'm going to go ahead and open some of these accessories. Oh, and one last thing, I also got this case. There is a dedicated Insta360 brand for it, but I decided to go with this one because of the color. I didn't want a dark color, and because of what I can put in here. The Insta360 brand, I think, is a little limited as far as to what you can put here. So I'm going to go ahead and open this one up. I really love how all their manufacturer stickers come with appropriate instructions and warning labels. So this is, when you attach it to detach it, I was supposed to push that button to properly detach it from the action pod. And then it says here that this action pod is only water resistant and don't use underwater, and make sure the Go 3S is dry and clean before placing it back into the action pod. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the sticker number 1. I will leave the sticker for the viewfinder until I have time to actually put the screen protector that I got, just to be safe. And then this one is, please remove the sticker before use. The back of the camera dissipates heat and will get hot during use. Avoid prolonged direct skin contact. And that's what it looks like. I will leave the lens guard for now, but I will take out the sticker. And then if you're curious, I think it's just a matter of twisting it off on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. And then let's see. Oh, I don't want to turn it on yet because I have to download the Insta360 app on my phone. And then for the magnetic pendant, I'll remove the sticker because it talks about the pacemaker. So in case you're interested, this is what it looks like without the sticker. And then for fun, I'll show you what this silicone adapter looks like. Let's see. I think this is the best way to put it. Oh, by the way, this can be standalone, and it has like a button here that you could press without using the action pod, and it could start recording videos. And it also takes I think 12 megapixel photos. So this would be it. And again, tied to the lanyard of the magnetic pendant. And then here is the pivot stand that I was talking about earlier. It's held magnetically and it has these little clips. Make sure it goes in well, and if you want to remove it, just push the side buttons and lift off. So I like how that's very secure. I opened up the battery pack. It looks just like this. And then it has like a USB-C port to directly charge this. And then once it's charged, I can just snap this together. And again, it goes back to 76 minutes of runtime. As you can see, there's some charge, so it's charging it right now with that red light. Very cool. And then I'll go ahead and open this quick reader. So this is what the quick reader looks like. It looks very similar to the battery pack, except at the bottom it has one for the lightning port for an iPhone, and a USB-C port. You basically just slide it out what you need, and you connect it to charge, because it'll be able to charge it with a battery pack. So you take this, put this to a battery pack, and it'll charge it while the Go 3S is on top. Or you could plug it directly. I have an iPhone 14, so it still uses the lightning port. So I would just connect this straight to my iPhone, and it would automatically be able to access the files on there, while the Go 3S is on top, and I don't need to have to use Wi-Fi to transfer data files. And then, as I was talking about the micro SD card, right here is the slot to put in the micro SD card, so it can transfer the data from the Go 3S through the micro SD card. So that's very neat. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the case that I bought to show you guys how everything fits. Almost forgot, inside this thing is the charging cable. Here is that, and it is USB-C. After downloading and installing the Insta360 app to my iPhone, I successfully paired the Go 3S to my iPhone via Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. It did take a moment because it required 25% battery for both the Action Pod and the Go 3S in order to update the firmware. So it took about 5 minutes to update the firmware, and the charging up to 50% took about like 15 minutes. So not too bad. It is a quick charge after all. So here it is. I have it on. As you can see, there is the viewfinder, and I can flip it up to do like a selfie mode. Another great feature about this camera is that you can connect it to your iPhone's Find My app. So in case you lose it, you'll be able to track down its location. Other features include voice control. So if you say, take a photo, start recording, it will follow those directions. And I'm going to test the option for the voice control. So I'm going to start off with take a photo. All right. Oh, I actually say start recording, so it now started recording on its own, so I should be very careful what I say. So stop recording. It also has gesture control, so if you have like your palm up and your face in the view, it will start recording. So it's starting to record, and then I'm going to do this again. If you do like a peace sign, it will take a photo. Peace sign. It does give you a timer. Already, I could see that it won't charge any further because it's hot. I was using it while it was charging, so it got angry at me. So I could see the reasoning for people's review about it overheating. So hopefully I won't have that problem when I'm actually using it to vlog or for POV shots. So again, that's very hands-free. I love it. And it also has called a pre-recording setting, so you can record the 15 seconds prior to when you hit the button, kind of like how on a Tesla it works by recording what's happening in the last 10 minutes without even you actually hitting the button to record. And there's many other great things about this camera, but those are pretty much my favorite features of it. The zippered case, open it up. It has like a storage compartment here for extra stuff, and in between the bottom part you have like this microfiber lining to kind of protect things. So here it is. I actually figured it out. So this is where the magnet pendant goes, and then the pivot stand that is folded. So you have to put the pivot stand in first before you put the magnetic pendant. Then underneath I have the suction thing that goes for the base of the pivot stand underneath. So first, and then the easy clip. and then the camera, the action pod, and the Go 3S in its spot. And then when I close this, it protects that part. In here, I have the charging cable, the battery pack, the quick reader, and the silicone safety lanyard. And it fits just nicely in this case. I have everything I need, and this case comes with a wrist strap. So I'm ready to go. One thing you may be wondering, does it support an external microphone? It does not, unfortunately, but like I said, this is mostly for POV shots, hands-free shots. So I'm super excited to show you some clips in the near future. Hi friend, let me get this for you, and you're all set to go. Thanks so much. I'll probably do another video doing like a quick review and how to use the device. Right now I just wanted to unbox it and get it ready for use and show all of my exciting accessories. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you want more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Thanks guys.